Hey, so hi everybody. Is this battle station fully operational? Yes. Hold on. Let me mess with the lighting. I'm not in the same place I was last time. Ah, darkness. Haha. That's somewhat acceptable. That's all I've got. The lights here in Japanese are quite bad. Anyways, hi. Welcome to EriMin's Snack Sack review. It's a snack sack, not a snack tray. Don't get confused. And today, this is our snack sack. Ooh, it's filled with goodies. This was the free promo bag book release at San Diego Comic-Con this year. I'm going to use a different bag if I ever do this again, but I'm bored and it's my day off, and that's what I'm here to do. So, can you hear me? Well, it looks like the microphone is not showing anything. Let's move everything a little closer. Nobody's watching, so no one can tell me if the microphone's working. Well, that'd be super embarrassing. Hey, is the microphone working? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you hear me all right? I can't. Floki, you don't count. So anyways, yay! So our first bunch of snacks is from this bag. This is Mr. Donut. This is a very popular donut brand here in Japan. And like every themed around whatever holiday it is. So our snacks are going to come from this bag. They give you these little wrappers to hold the donuts with so that you don't have to get your hands dirty. It's very cute. We'll start with this one. Aha. This is snack number 1. You can see it's in a cute little cardboard stand to hold it up. It's very decorative. And this is the purple wolf man. It's Paparu Okami, purple wolf man. I have no idea what it's going to taste like. But to go with our snacks, because you can't have snacks without drinks. What should we try first? So everything is seasonal here, like everything. The cost of this donut is $1. Well, hold on. Actually, I can give you the exact amount because I still have the website up with all of the prices on it. This is 162 yen, so about $1.30, something like that for the one donut. Drinks, we've got this is Mountain Grape Chuhai. Chuhai is basically vodka, carbonated vodka drinks. And you can see the can is quite decorative. It says fall, the kanji for fall up here. Chuhai. Chuhai Pone. Peony. Yeah, 4. So yeah, right now, colored. Pretty good, pretty good. So let's try our little donut. So we're gonna take him out of the stand. You can see he's got sleepy eyes. He's a sleepy wolf man. So this is the characteristic Mr. Donut shape. It's these little balls connected together. It's made to look like the mascot, which is a lion. It's supposed to be a lion's mane. The mascot of Mr. Donut is called Pone the Lion. Much guys can eat those. As I drop pieces everywhere. And they're not sweet. I mean, the icing is sweet, but the donuts themselves are not sweet at all. If you get one of these that's plain, they're very light, which is why I'm drinking it with a very sweet drink. So that's the Purple Wolfman Purpurun Okami donut, and this is the Fall in Japan Peony Chuhai Mountain Grape flavor. And it's 4% alcohol, so it's not really. You're not going to get drunk off of these unless you slam them like really hard, really fast. Oh, now the lighting fixed itself. I have no idea what's wrong with the camera. It wasn't working well earlier. So, anyways, so what else is in the bag of donuts? I'll turn with the light back into our bag. Purple Jaku Kamen, so purple jack-o'-lantern mask. And this particular donut will set you back. Let's see. I'm not very good at this. I'm bored. It's my day off, and I've done all my chores, and it's the middle of the evening, so I don't know what else I should do with my time. So even if nobody watched, I'm still gonna do it. He doesn't. There we go. He is more expensive. He is 183 yen, so like $1.70. And he's just a plain donut. On the back, he's just like a fry donut. He's not cake or anything. Jimmy Bag of Donuts, yes. So let's break him open. We're gonna rip his face apart like this. Thanks. So this is the chocolate half. Let's see. So even with chocolate on these, they're just not sweet. Which is why I don't feel bad about drinking that drink. But like, there's no flavor on the chocolate. You almost can't taste any chocolate at all. I see now. Maybe I should have waited a few minutes before I actually started like reviewing the snacks, but whatever. This isn't monetized. I'm not here for clicks. I'm just bored. So my general consensus is that the chocolate part's not good. Let's try the strawberry part. It's funny you say that, Dave, because they have a maple syrup donut and a honey syrup donut at Mr. Donut in their regular donut offerings. It's quite good, maple glazed. The strawberry actually tastes pretty good of our poor pumpkin mask that I'm slowly devouring. So, yeah. That one's pretty good. The first one tasted better. For everybody that was a little bit late, this is what we're drinking. This is a fruit chuhai, which means it's a vodka flavored. It's interesting. When I put something up, the light gets better. When I take something down, the light gets worse. Better, worse, better. What's going on? Can someone please tell me why this is happening? When I'm holding this up, look how good the light is. It looks so much better. And then when I take this down, boom, cool tones. What? Do I need to get closer? What? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Anyways, yeah, so this is a fruit chuhai. It's a vodka mixed drink. Carbonated vodka mixed drink. All right. So that's enough for that. What else is in the snack stack? Shaky, 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 shaky. I'll let you in on a secret. It's alcohol. Because I like alcohol. Aha! We have another seasonal beverage. It's the camera because I'm not changing the light. Like now, nothing's happening. The camera was acting up earlier, and I reinstalled the drivers, so I don't know if maybe the software is a little wacky or whatever. But so this is apple, and apple is a current. It's a fall flavor. Grape, white peach. Those are all fall flavors for the apple. And 4% alcohol also. Actually, it tells you it's got a can. So we're gonna follow the instructions and shake the can, shake the can, shake the can. Oh no! I think my signal has been lost. YouTube is telling me your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Hey, the signal came back. Huzzah! Woo! Well, that smells like apple. Oh, Lord. I would never know there's any alcohol in this. This just tastes like apple juice. It says it's 4% alcohol, but I don't taste anything. That could be trouble. I'm gonna drink some more of this. Okay. I'll try to get into the settings later, and see if I can make it not do this. Not make me blue. Let's see. We got two more snacks in the snack bag. Oh no! His eyes fell off. Ah, sad face. Wait, let's see if I can stick them back on. I can't stick his eyes back on. It's supposed to look like this. This is the colorful. I'm just gonna eat them. What? Lemon. Ah. Oh my God. Is it maybe it's is it ginger? Well, I'm supposed to be doing another interview. Oops. I may or may not be supposed to be doing another interview. So I guess I need to fiddle with the settings. Or not, I may just go out and buy a good camera. So I bought this like last second because I was worried. My computer's built-in camera is garbage, and so I had to do the Hey interview. And I realized I was like, oh, it's probably going to be like a video interview. So I went out and bought this cheap, like $50. It's called Elecom. It says Elecom camera. And what I should have done was just gone ahead and bought the nice Logitech HD Pro camera that was right next to it for about $100. But I was like, I probably won't ever have to do anything live ever again. So I'm like, I'm going to buy the cheap camera. And now I've got a couple of, got to do some more interviews. So don't get me wrong. I enjoy doing the interviews. I enjoy giving you guys any kind of information you're interested in. If you're interested in anything about Japan or stuff like that, or the case, I guess, what little bit I can talk about. I can't talk about much. So. But we're back. We're here for snacks. You're here for snacks. This is called EriMin's Snack Sack Review. So this was the colorful Franken donut. And this bad boy will only set you back a cool... My computer won't load the page. Boomer. I am the non-professional boomer. Which I guess that just makes me a regular person, right? I'm only 32. Does that make me old enough to be a boomer? God. This is 162 yen, so about $1.50. It's tasty. It's weird. It's got a fruit flavor. Like, it's got something candied underneath the chocolate. This is you can't, maybe you can see, there's like, I think it must have candied ginger in it. If you look right there, yeah. See, there it is. It's this thing, how sneaky of them. It's got candied ginger on the inside. Those jerks. It didn't say anything. Well, I didn't actually read the sign that well, but wow. I just bit into the donut and it had candied ginger in it, and I was not expecting that. So I'm going to go back to drinking the alcoholic apple juice. And we will move on to our third and final alcoholic beverage. Don't worry, I'm going to go back and drink all of those once we're done. I just want to show you guys the ridiculous seasonal stuff. So this last thing is Sapporo. This is my beer of choice, not this particular flavor. But I love Sapporo. Okay. It's a state of being rather than a general age indicator. All right. So this bad boy is a whole 6%. 6%. You can see this one is it's called Bison, Sapporo Bison. Oh no, and you can see it's so cute, right? It's got little Japanese maple leaves on it. It's got some little ginkgo leaves on it. So let's see what this tastes like. I get a feeling I'm not going to like this because I don't tend to like dark anything as far as beer goes. I'm more of a mead kind of person. So, you know. Oh, it's a nice amber color. It's very nice. I know it's not supposed to go in a glass like this, but it's a nice, there we go. Exposure setting going back. It's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to fix that exposure setting problem. Not right now because I literally have no earthly idea where the program for this camera is. Oh, right. So in Japan, we have beer, but then we have not beer. And I didn't look at the price on that when I bought it to find out whether or not it was, you can tell by the price whether an alcohol issue, which is not real beer, or it says Nama beer on it. So I don't think they're allowed to put anything that's not real beer with the tag Nama beer, but Nama just means like raw or real. Usually when we say Nama beer, I'm asking for a draft beer as opposed to a canned beer, but this can has Nama on it. So we have one more donut in the snack set. And this one's the cutest one in my opinion, so I saved him for last. Dun, 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 dun. Not non-alcoholic. It's alcoholic, but it's not made the same. It's so Japan taxes beer quite heavily. And to get around it, I guess the definition of beer, it has something to do with the legal definition of beer versus the way they make the beer. So no, it's very much alcoholic. It's usually between 5 and 6%, but it just like, it doesn't give me any kind of buzz. I can drink it, and it's just like, meh, no matter how high the alcohol percent in it is. But this little buddy, this little dude, he's the last one. Let's let the camera's exposure get a little better, right? He also came in the little cardboard stand up. And this is Mr. He is called Bone White. Bone White. He is Mr. Bone White. And now he is a cake donut. We're going to take him out of his little tray. You can turn him over, and he is a cake donut. He is not all fluffy, fua. You can see even the color is quite different. He is dipped in white chocolate, and he has little ooey eyes. Let's see. Oh. Now this one tastes good. It's like a white chocolate. I don't know if it's really, it is. It's like white chocolate, but it's more like an icing than a chocolate coating. Mm. Mm. And I think he's the most expensive. I think he's the most expensive. Let's see. Let's check with Mr. Donut and find out. I'm going to take another bite because this one's really good. No, he's not the most expensive. He's 162 yen also, which only makes him about $1.50. Hmm. Me likes this one. So you can't see off camera, but my dog Floki is just standing there. His ears are straight up. And he's like, "You're eating donuts? Why can't I have a donut?" Now I'm gonna eat his ooh eyes now. Those are really white chocolate flavored. Mm. This donut is gonna go very well with this beer. I can already tell. Ah, delicious. Mm. Oh yeah, that really does go really well together. Mm. Because these are roasted, it's got that nice kind of smoky flavor to it. It goes really well with that donut is way sweet, much sweeter than the other two. Of course he does. He thinks he's part human. I mean, I treat him like he's part human, but he won't come over here. He knows better than to walk in front of the camera if it's backed away from him. So, but anyways, that's all the snacks from the snack sack today. Today's snacks are brought to you by my job. It's paying my bills and buying me snacks to review on the internet for you. I might do this again. I'm just so bored. It's like 1,000,000 degrees outside. It was like 103 today. There's a Category 4 hurricane getting ready to hit midnight tonight, but where I'm at, we're only gonna catch the outside edge of it. But Tokyo's gonna get slammed. So they're shutting down all the transportation as of 8 p.m. tonight on the main line that runs through my area, the Shinkansen, and then all of Tokyo's metro system has been shut down for tomorrow. So there's nowhere to go. I can't really go and do anything because the trains are shut down. So I mostly just I washed my carpet today. I have a little rug. That's all I've done. Are you on the East Coast? Sorry, you say like my town as in it was 103, or like my town as in a Category 4 hurricane hit you? Mm. These little pieces of candied ginger are really surprising. Mm. Also, I have no idea how much lag there is. Ah, okay. So you're an East Coast kind of guy. I'm also originally from the East Coast areas. So, mm. I really like the stick with the ginger in it. So, mm. So yeah, that's all I got. I got alcohol, and I got half of a donut. Well, actually, I've got 3 halves of a donut, so I guess I have a donut and a third. That's not how math works at all. I have a donut and a half. Good Lord. Anyways, well, thank you. I'm glad someone found it interesting. You are my #1 top fan, Dave Marks. You're officially my #1 top fan. So if you're ever in Japan, let me know. But yeah, so if you have any questions about Japan, or about conventions, or about anime, or about Japanese history, those are all things on which I am educated. So that's a few voice actors, I guess. I don't know. That donut's not very good. The floor is yours, Dave. Ask away. I can't do that, Dave. Sorry. Little movie nostalgia. I'm going to eat the rest of this one, but it wasn't very good. But this is Japan, and you can't be wasteful. So I'm going to eat the not very good donut. I guess I could take the chocolate off of it and feed it to Floki. It's really not very tasty. It's made to be like an American donut, but they did a bad job at it. Yeah. That's what I'll do. I'll just pick the chocolate off. I really don't want to eat this one. I'll pick the chocolate off and feed it to my dog. I will go back and eat this one. This one was still pretty good. So, no, that's the back of the donut. That's all that's left. This one looks super inappropriate. I've heard that some people like to watch people eat food or buy food for people and watch them eat it. I don't know. I sometimes go on the farms just to keep abreast of what's going on in the lawsuit because, oh man, funnel cake. Oh, there's no funnel cake here. Love funnel cake in the fall. You go to the county fair, you get your funnel cake or elephant ear or whatever, and your powdered sugar. Can't get that here. Have a piece of the donut that doesn't have any. There you are. I appreciate it. I may do it again. I may be on a few shows here in the next little bit. Yes, but frying oil in this country is insanely expensive. That's why people talk about, oh, tempura is so good. I don't know why, I bet Japanese people eat it every day. No, they don't. They don't eat tempura every day because the frying oil here is horribly expensive. Vegetable oil, canola oil, if you can find it. They tend to call everything salad oil, but it is so expensive. And butter, anything made from cows, milk, butter, cheese, because Hokkaido is the only place where they raise cattle and import stuff. They don't import butter and milk and stuff like that. And so, Lord, a thing of butter is it's like $7 or $8 for like this much butter. Butter is so expensive here. I'm from the South. I can't cook anything here. I'm like, I can't afford to have $10 worth of butter in my macaroni and cheese recipe. Thanksgiving is really rough here. Oh man, all I want is good macaroni and cheese, but the cheese is expensive, the milk is expensive, the butter is expensive. So is beef. Beef is also expensive, although we do get Australian beef. Sometimes we get Canadian beef and it's discount. It's a lower price because people are like, it's inferior. But you can't hardly get a steak that's more than about 8 ounces or 6 ounces. It's so frustrating. If you go to somewhere like, there's a chain of restaurants here in Japan called Bronco Billy, and it's like a steakhouse. I'm going to use the word steakhouse. I'm sorry, I've got a beer in my other hand. Steakhouse, quite lightly. But it's so expensive. Like, my friend and I went, and a 6-ounce steak with like the side buffet bar was $30 a person. It was insane. And that was like the cheapest cut of a steak that they have. And in Japan, they like to pass off hamburger steaks as steaks sometimes. So you got to be careful when you're ordering and make sure you don't get Hamburg steak. Then you'd be really upset. See, now I want steak. It's way too late. It's like 7. But I'm not hungry, but now I want steak because I was thinking about it. Thank you. You made me think about steak, Dave. Also, I love your avatar. Is that Mega Man? I can't tell. It's very small. I can't. What's your avatar, Dave? Who's the other person that's lurking and not talking? Oh, okay. Hello, lurker. Say hello. It's just the three of us here right now. I will answer any question you want to ask, Lurker. Hey! Hello, Jojo Turia. Haha. Mega Man with an MS Paint sword. That's nice. And what is Joe's avatar? I can't see. It's very small. It looks like a person in a helmet. I can't tell. Joe, what's your avatar? The whole world is wanting to know. And by the whole world, I mean all two of us. Mostly me. Dave probably doesn't care. I'm drinking a toasty beverage. Let me show on clicky clicky. Oh, hey, wait, there's options when you wait. What does this do? It does nothing. It does nothing. Why do the three dots do nothing? I expected it to give me some. Also, if you guys haven't, oh, my connection is going out. It's this stupid Japanese internet. My apartment here was built in the 1990s. I think 1999. And the building is not wired for internet and little thingy. But there's no such thing as unlimited internet in Japan. So like I have unlimited internet, but if I go over 10 gigs, well, I don't get anyway. So my internet is terrible, and there it goes again. It's 721, which means they've started throttling me because I've gone over my data limit. So I could get up in the morning and stream for you guys, but then I wouldn't be able to drink alcohol because I'm not going to drink alcohol at 4 in the morning. This is good. This is really good. And like it's alcohol, so it's like Mike's not so hard. You said Mike's not so hard lemonade, but that's hey. I mean, I can't say that I haven't drinking alcohol at 4 in the morning, but it was probably because I was up the whole night. That's exactly what I was going to say. Well, just don't get an apartment that was built in 1999. I didn't have any choice about this apartment because my dog Floki is about 65 pounds. And in Japan, but he's small, he's short, he's an Australian cattle dog, but he's mixed with a little bit of pit bull. So he's very low profile, he's low to the ground. He's got short, pitty legs. And he's very muscular. And so although he's not much bigger than an average Japanese Shiba, because of his weight, which is the only thing they take into consideration when you're trying to get your apartment, I couldn't find anywhere that would let me have him. So what I ended up having to do is I found this one place here where the owner loves animals, and he made me rent so the first 2 floors are 2 family apartments. So my apartment is massive. By Japanese standards, I am living like an insane person. I'm in what's called a Yon, a 4DK, which is dining room kitchen, which means that I have 4 rooms that are closed, that you can close off with doors, and a dining room and kitchen combo. So like you come in my apartment and you come in through a door into a room. And then if you go to the left, there are 2 doors to the left. If you go to the right, there are 2 doors to the right. But it was the only place that would let me have my dog, and which was literally like the only option. So, but my rent's not bad. I'm just a little bit far from a station. I have to take about a 15-minute bus ride to get to the station. So, also Japan doesn't have central heating and air conditioning. Surprise. So if you like to always be cool or always be warm, depending on the temperature, probably not a good place to move to. So like my kitchen doesn't have air conditioning. Yeah, my kitchen doesn't have air conditioning. My bathroom and shower and toilet area don't have air conditioning. It's terrible. So only my bedroom and the room that I use as my living room have air conditioning. And they're like, well, actually, hold on here. I'm going to take you guys on an adventure. Hold on. We're going to go up. Hold on. Simmer down. It's okay. It's not an earthquake. If you look up, that's my air conditioner. That thing right there. That's my air conditioner. Look, see, there's nothing far away. What the heck? I wonder if, I don't know what's going on with this exposure setting, but that's also my pin board. I collect pins. Oh my gosh, Joe. Why don't you have air conditioning? You live in Australia? I've been to Australia one time. I was in Canberra for a week or two. Joe. I wonder if it's because I'm wearing a dark colored shirt with a dark, I don't know. It's bothering me. Sorry. I'm going to stop talking about the settings. I may have to go back over to the store and buy more of this apple alcohol because it's very good. Oh, well, you guys are here. I forgot. I had one more special sack. That sounds really bad. I was going to show you guys this sack. This is the prize sack. Snack sack rhymes, but prize sack does not. I was going to give you guys a preview of some of the stuff that I was going to give away when I reached 700 followers. But today I was really sad. I'm not sad. I don't actually care, but nice, Joe. So like I have lots of I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I was reading the chat and also the alcohol. Anyways, I went out and bought some more prizes because I was going to give away another prize set at 700 people. Special snacks with the sacred ointment. You guys, all two of you, if you are guys, I use that as a non-gendered term because that's my generation. I apologize if it offends you. I wish I could make more jokes about that stuff than I can, but because people are watching me about the Vic thing, like if I could just be anonymous again, I would. Guys, oh man, I have so many good stories I could tell you. So many. But because I don't want to make anything, I don't want to good. I'm glad we're on the same page, Jojo. Because I don't want to make anything worse than it has already occurred. I got a little slap on the wrist. I'll tell you, exclusive. EriMin's Snack Sack Review exclusive. I got a little slap on the wrist for making the comment about saying that Vic had yelled at me more than anyone else. Wasn't very happy that I said that, but it's the truth. He might not remember it, but I remember it all. So, you know. And I'm probably going to get, actually, I guess if I just don't let this get uploaded, I can take that back down. But, and I don't mean it bad. Like, he didn't yell at me for things, but stupid things. But anyway, so our prize bag includes, because something about this anime is popular. This is a Yuri on Ice, Yuri Poletsky pin. And we've got this other dude who's a minor character in Yuri on Ice. These are a special edition from the Yuri on Ice cafe that they had. So I just got a bunch of these because I thought girl fans might like it. I dropped it. Please don't. Oh, goodness. And here's another character from a minor character from the Yuri on Ice series. And this is the same badge and another Yuri Poletsky badge. But yeah, you could only get these at the cafe, I believe. What else is in here? We've got a little keychain charm. Turn the other way, guy. There you go. Little keychain charm. It's one of the captains from the Bleach. Oh my God. Let me try to hold him. He is the 13th Division's captain. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Oh, Lou Ferrigno. I have a story about Lou Ferrigno because I was on set. when he was filming. I was not a production assistant during that because that was episode 2. I just came down for a day. It's a really long story, but I ended up driving Vic from a local convention down to the Star Trek Continue set, and he told me, if I wanted to, he'd introduce me to Lou Ferrigno and hang out. And so I ended up actually being Lou Ferrigno's sort of handler for the day. So I took him to breakfast, and then I had to read lines with him. And the scene that we were practicing was a scene where he's yelling at Kirk or something like that. And I mean, I have a picture, but he's sitting down, so you can't tell how tall he is. But Lou Ferrigno's a big man, and like we're in the hotel, and we're not in the hotel. We're in the other half of the film set, and we were reading lines, and he's just really into it, and he's yelling and hollering and doing his lines, and I'm just sitting there like, trying to read the lines back, but he's really like getting into the yelling part. Being yelled at, even if it's just reading lines by Lou Ferrigno, is pretty terrifying, but also a great memory. Also, never be a production assistant. Those things where a man that's like head, shoulders, and half a torso taller than you. It was one of the big tirades that the character goes, Zamenhof goes on, and then he asked him, like, do they? I guess I don't think I don't mean to interrupt your breakfast, but are you Lou Ferrigno? He's like, yes, I am. He has a little bit of a interesting way of speaking. So that's my Lou Ferrigno story. Prize sack. What else is in the prize sack? There we go. This is a Vocaloid 3-character keychain. It's hard to see with the glare. Sorry, let's get a little closer. Camera does not apparently have autofocus, or it does, but it won't focus on. Let me move my face out of the way. Oh, okay. Well, they're small, but Vocaloid key, cell phone charm. There's quite a few of these Street Fighter and King of Fighters combo stickers. I'm a bit of a fan of King of Fighters. I love me some Andy Bogard, Terry's brother. What else we got down in here? There's all kinds of other stuff in here. There's some Madoka Magica Witch Soul Egg thingy pins. Here's a red one and a blue one. And someone nerdier than I is going to have to tell me what this is. I believe these were all in the set together, so I guess it's Madoka Magica also, but I don't know what it is. It's some sort of symbol. And there were 2 of those with different shapes on them. And then there's this really funny little sushi keychain from the sushi restaurant, the Kaiten, the Rotary Sushi Restaurant. What else is in here? There's some more Yuri on Ice pens, and then there's one more Vocaloid keychain. And then this is not for the prize bag. I'm going to I think I'm going to sell that. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it, but I don't ever take my lunch to work with me. But this is a vintage 1990s Sailor Moon lunch bag. I was surprised I came across it. So, man, you say that, but Madoka Magica is the most traumatizing anime I'd seen recently. Yeah, I just wanted to give people. It's very nice of people to follow me. I didn't expect for people to start following me on Twitter. So that seemed like what everybody does is they do giveaways when they reach a certain follower level. So I thought I would do like do a giveaway for each one, 6, 7, 8, if somehow I get to 9. And then if I get to 1,000, I was going to do a huge giveaway, like maybe a figure or something like that, and then start doing it every 200. But I don't think I'm going to get that many followers. Especially since today everybody seemed to think that I was the person that was messaging Vic about the trial. Well, because I live here, everything's quite inexpensive for me to purchase. So, all right, I'm going to put all of these back into the prize sack. It's going to be my trademark. The prize sack, the snack sack. The anime weeb sack. Oh, and this is something I found while I was shopping for prizes that I got for myself. It is a Macross Frontier key cell phone charm. It's got Ranka and Cheryl Nome, and then it's got a freaking Valkyrie, and then it's got a taiyaki, which is like the little Japanese fish-shaped bean sweet pastry, which is a favorite thing of mine. So. The weeb sack? Oh, weeb sack, huh? I don't know. I don't know if weeb sack. The snack sack and the weeb sack. Yeah, I wish that they would not take it so hard. I mean, I think I said this on another post, but you know, it's not a sprint. It's like a relay race, right? There are different stages. And just because you drop the baton in one of the stages doesn't mean you've lost the race. So I personally have my own issues with some things that occurred on my end of doing things for the lawsuit. But, you know, it isn't over until the fat orca sings. So it's probably not the best thing, but that's all I got. Okay, wait a minute. Oh my God, Dave! Dave! Dave, you're a genius. Oh, I got a notification. Woot woot. Dave, you are a genius. Well, why didn't it cause a problem when I was doing the live stream? Praise Dave. Praise Dave. I'll send you some apple pie Kit Kats if you like apple pie and Kit Kats. I don't, Dave, would you like to explain how the curtains were affecting my saturation setting? What a ridiculously, oh, dang it. Dave, you're a boss, Dave, like a boss. They're dark red, right? Okay, so then what can, layman's terms, please. I can talk to you about the concept of the peacekeeping bride in the Beowulf saga, but I don't know anything about curtains and how they affect exposure on web cameras. Do elaborate. Oh, the purple one. Wait, can you see it's purple? No, well, you can see it's not clear, but I'm so mad. I went through the whole little video. It's almost been an hour. Been through the stupid whole video in cool tones. I guess now I look Christmassy. Is this avant-garde? I've got like a half color and white. I'm in green. How do fine sake is different? Oh, I don't even like the smell of sake. Nihonshu. Well, so sake actually is like the osake is the word for alcohol. Nihonshu is like Japanese alcohol. I cannot stand it. Cold, hot. It tastes gross to me. I've never drinking one where I was like, I'm gonna have more. I've always been like, that was my obligatory drink for this nomikai, so drinking party. So, sorry. All right. So Joe lives here. and Dave is on the East Coast of America. Dave, you're up early. You've been up early. Ooh, let's see. Oh my God, there's sprinkles everywhere. I gotta try sake. All the anime I watch drink it, so I have to try some. Well, if you come up here, shoot me a message if you're ever in Central Japan. If I have the time off, if I'm off work, I'll definitely show you around. People are like, sorry, I'm checking my Twitter messages, which was a terrible idea. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I tell you what you should try when you come over here, JoJo, is you should try some of the Japanese whiskey as well. I know a certain law-splaining lawyer tends to really like his whiskey, but the Japanese whiskeys. Oops, sorry, I touched. Wasn't an earthquake, I promise. That's. I really want to do that and be live streaming, and there's an earthquake. Do do do. You hear my phone. My phone. The Japanese earthquake warning system is quite impressive. Yes, we have a warning system. It's not a very long time, but for every 10 meters deep the earthquake occurs, we get 1 second of warning. So if the earthquake occurs 40 meters deep, we get 4 seconds of warning. And your phone goes wah 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 wah. Jishin gamarimasu. Go chui kudasai. Which means wah wah wah. There's an earthquake coming. Be careful, please. I've only heard it one time, and it's the most horrifying thing to ever hear in your life because there's nothing you can do, right? If the alarm is going off, it means it's above a 6, which means you can't stand up. The force of the shaking is so hard that you won't be able to stand up. So basically, your job is to get under something, get in a doorway, and drop down and just cover. Yeah, the Japanese system is well, it's the most advanced in the world because of, well, we have a lot of earthquakes here, but it's a horrifying sound. It just David was like, it wants me to. It says this message is held for review. Dave Marks. Well, shit. Well, shit. I'll give y'all some of my accent. So another moderator just handled this. There's no other moderator. I am the moderator. What? I'm very confused. But yeah, so we the little alarm usually if I'm home, my instinct is to grab the dog because he freaks out when the earthquakes happen. Yeah, I recently New Zealand had quite a big one that actually gave us a tsunami scare. East coast of Japan was under a possible tsunami warning. But I also, Dave, let's see, we do this in Japan. They do this in Korea for I love you. It's supposed to be like a little heart. I think it looks stupid. Looks like you're going to snap somebody. But New Zealand, well, I mean, it's on the ring of fire, but yeah, we as long as the earthquakes happen deep, we get warning. But if they're very shallow, then we don't get anything, and then everything starts shaking. It's really uncomfortable feeling. So far, the biggest one I've felt is my alarm went off for a 6, but it wasn't a 6 here. So, Dave and Joe, if this were Facebook, I would give you top fan diamond stickers for hanging in this long because we just passed the 1 hour mark. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I've been holding off on watching the last 2 episodes of Wu Assassin. this series, I'm gonna be very angry. So I paused at the 2 episodes before the last. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait until they announce that season 2 is going to be made, and then I'll watch them. Yeah, the building codes here are really strict. After the in America, we call it the Kobe earthquake, but in Japan, they call it the Hanshin earthquake. After the earthquake in the 90s that devastated Kobe and Osaka, Japan went ballistic because the building companies in that area they found out after all the buildings collapsed on people, that they had not been building the buildings to the correct building code. And so Japan became really, 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 really strict on building checks for construction. They made all of any buildings that were still standing had to be retrofitted with these X-shaped giant, thick as my wrist, metal pole things that hold the building and allow it to sway and not let it sway too far. But yeah, Japan, like that's one of the things that's good about this building is that it was built just after the Hanshin earthquake happened. So it's good building code. I like Wu Assassin. It's got I don't know if you guys watched Vikings, but the actress who plays Lagertha is in the series as like a beat cop, undercover cop, and she's really good in it. And she doesn't have the weird Vikings accent, which is nice. But I really enjoyed it. It's a little kitschy. It's kind of yes, sorry. The older Japanese buildings, especially the wooden ones, they stay up because they're wood and not concrete, right? Because the wood can twist and bend and move with the shaking. But the buildings that were made in, say, like the post-war era, were made of concrete, quick concrete. You know, they wanted to rebuild as fast as humanly possible after America burned down a lot of the cities, and so they used quick concrete building methods. And concrete is rigid, and concrete doesn't move when the earth shakes. It just goes crack or crunch. So yes, Vikings was amazing, and I've been holding off on watching whatever the last season that came out was because I don't want to give. So I don't want it to end. But recently I went to Nara, and I saw the Todaiji, which is a massive wooden temple, and inside it houses a 3-story tall Buddha statue. And it's really interesting because it's all open and you can see how all the joinery works, and it's really amazing. So only the floor is stone. All right, I think, oh no, I have not finished the grape drink yet. A little bit more grape drink. I'm gonna have to run so much after this, all these calories. Actually, 100 milliliters is 61 calories. How many milliliters are in this can? Let's see. 350. So this one is 60, 100. Stop! I gotta figure out how to turn off message noises if I'm gonna do this without headphones on. 20. It's like 180 calories and some change in one can. So that's not bad. I'm sure you gents don't. Oh man. I could talk about Star Wars all night. Star Wars is my bae. I'm more of a Star Wars. Sorry, I'm sitting on the floor if you can't tell. Dave, that sounds like a goodbye. Is that a goodbye, Dave? Can't let you do that, Dave. I'm sorry, Dave. Grape drink. That's right. Grape. It's peony and grape drink. Floki, what are you doing, babe? Do you want to come say hi? You want to come say hi, Floki? He didn't just say no. He said, no. He turned around and went right back into the other room. I have hardwood or fake hardwood floors in here, and he doesn't like them because his claws go clack, 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 and he doesn't like the noise. He's such a sissy. It's my dog, but he's a sissy. I see you. Would you want to come over here? Come here. No. He says nope. Not just nope, but it sounds like he's going to get his toy to play with, so. Trying to see. You can't even tell. I'm not being crazy. I'm just looking to see. You can't even see. I mean, you can see I have some eyeshadow on, but goodbye, Dave. It's just gonna be JoJo and I. JoJo can go too. I'm just, like I said, I don't have anything to do. There's no good movies playing at the movie theater. There's no festivals going on tonight. I can't vacuum after 7 p.m. because that's the rule in the building. So I can't do any of that. Can't do any kind of cleaning or anything like that. So here's one for you, Dave. Another smash. Hawkeye is the best Avenger, by the way. Bite me. Wait, Dave is leaving. Oh, Dave already left. I was going to say, I may be coming back to America in October for reasons. All right, Joe. JoJo, the floor is yours. You got any burning questions you want to ask? I'll give you one free question. All the rest of the questions have to begin with the last letter, the first letter of the last word. You prefer Black Widow for reasons. I can understand that. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying not to ruin my eyeliner during that scene in the last movie. So poor Clint and Natasha having bad times. I wish that they had made him hearing disabled like he was in the comics. I think that would have been a good. I think they didn't do it because the actor himself was not hearing disabled, and they didn't want to get charged with, the way the internet is now. They didn't want to get yelled at for portraying a disability in a character that didn't have the disability as the person. But yeah, I'm really hoping. I believe she's getting a standalone movie. So, oh no, JoJo. Mojo Jojo. Gosh darn it, sir. You have got to watch. You got to watch it. Well, I'm glad that's why I said it vaguely. I wasn't really sure. So yeah. Good job not getting any spoilers if you haven't gotten any spoilers. I was ready to fight people on the internet over spoilers. I was like, guys, I'm in Japan. Step. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of Jeremy Renner. I like him a lot. He plays the character really well. He seems always exasperated with everything that's going on. I particularly like Age of Ultron, where he's like, I'm fighting robots with a bow and arrow. So as an archer, I used to do archery. I feel that feeling. I used to do live action live action stuff. See, I'm 3 alcohols in, and now I can't even speak properly. I used to do medieval combat reenactment stuff. And it'd be like, fighting people with shields with a bow and arrow. He is. He's been good in I really liked him in. Oh my goodness. My brain just blanked. Yeah. That's how exasperated he is. He's like, this is the final straw. Yeah, I enjoyed see in the version of the boffer LARP, I guess is what you would call it. A boffer is like a soft foam weapon. LARP is live action role play. In the one I did, you could shoot people in the face because the heads on the arrows were quite large, so the force was dispersed over a large enough area. And if you're shot in the face, it's an instant kill, right? but a lot of people. I haven't seen Tag, but I think now that you've mentioned it, I'm going to see if it's on either Amazon Prime or Netflix. It's probably not on Netflix, but it might be on Japanese Amazon Prime. So, sorry. When I think about Jeremy Renner, I also think about Carl Urban, and I was just thinking about the one time at Dragon Con where I missed him, like going opposite directions. A friend of mine was the driver for the guests, was a driver for the guests at Dragon Con, and they were at a stoplight, and she was like, "Erica!" And I ran over, and I'm like, "Hey, Nani, how are you doing?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm just working right now." I'm like, "Oh, what are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I'm taking Carl Urban to get some dinner." And I was like trying to stick my head. I'm like, "Carl Urban?" I've been a huge fangirl of Carl Urban since Xena Warrior Princess days, where he played freaking Cupid. I was so mad. I'm sorry, that's a tangent. That's what it reminded me of. All right, JoJo, what's your number one go-to movie? What do you like to put on the telly? Carl Urban. Oh my gosh, Carl Urban. He's McCoy and Bones in the newer Star Trek movies. He's Dredd he's Judge Dredd in the new Dredd movie. He's the bad guy in the Riddick Chronicles of Riddick or Pitch Black movies. He was a TV show which was shot in New Zealand. And Hercules, I think, also. This is just the Facebook. What is your opinion on Robin Hood? Because that's one of my favorite old Disney movies. It was really weird, a one-sided text and spoken conversation. This is the internet. I know there's lag, so awkwardly waited. Torn between Lion King. I was a big fan of Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast, but I think information that might help. Yeah, internet is when you don't have crappy Japanese internet. I'm really mad about the stupid contrast. Because wait, let's see. Hold on. Let's test this. Oh, look at it. It's already changing. Wait, here we go. Oh. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just good. So good. All right. Are a lot awake. Anyways, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Yeah, it's not my thing either. So, wait, this is the Nixon thing. I shouldn't do that. I'm channeling Ralph. You guys.